Travis Klineski here. A cold front set to make its way through the Tri-Cities sometime around the mid-morning hours. It's currently situated just to the northwest of the Tri-Cities. There are some clouds behind that front. The bigger story, though, is the wind today. The winds are going to be strong out of the northwest because there's not a lot of cold air with this front. There's not much moisture to work with this front. We won't see much more than sprinkles or very light rain developing in a few spots, mainly north and northwest of the Tri-Cities here before noon. The Tri-Cities area will thicken up the clouds this morning. The winds will increase behind that front out of the north. They'll get up there as high as 20 to 30 miles per hour, gusts up there near 35 miles per hour at times. By the late afternoon hours, though, they'll start to see those clouds shift to the southeast and move out of here late into the afternoon, early into the evening, so we'll return to lots of sun later in the day. Winds stay strong through about 7 or 8 o'clock, and then they'll start to die back after sundown, and a little chilly tonight in the mid to upper 30s to near 40 degrees for overnight lows. Tomorrow is shaping up to be fantastic. I'm calling it a fantastic Friday. The winds kind of out of a westerly direction will turn more northwesterly later in the day as a weak backdoor cold front comes through, but we will see all sunshine, barely any cloud cover with that front coming through, so no moisture to worry about at all. And the winds may get a little breezy in northeast Nebraska behind that front. So tomorrow is shaping up to be excellent. But unfortunately, the big change to the forecast is Saturday. Now, Saturday will not be terrible. It's just going to be cooler than what was previously expected. So I'll talk about that here in just a bit as we get to the 7-day forecast. How about today, though? As I mentioned, despite the front coming through, it's not going to be bad temperature-wise. Some of us will actually be warmer today than what we saw yesterday. Lower 60s up north. Some early spotty rain or sprinkles, then becoming sunny as winds increase in the north. So we'll see similar conditions out west. Winds have already increased in places like Ogallala. They're starting to in Imperial, and before too long in North Platte, they will continue to increase once that front comes through. Again, early sprinkles, I think, at worst, and then becoming sunny later on as winds again will be on the strong side. Winds will eventually increase once they turn out of the north behind that front. We'll see mid-60s for highs in the south. And the chance of light rain around the middle part of the day is very slim. It should not mean much at all. Sprinkles, very light rain. To the east, maybe sprinkles this afternoon, and that's a big if. Mid to upper 60s for highs, not bad. The winds will increase. I don't think they'll be quite as strong behind the front as it will farther to the west. All right, the 7-day forecast. Again, today not great, but the next 3 days it is the worst day. Friday looks fantastic. You put it at nearly a perfect day, but I tell you, even Saturday I think is still going to be a great day. It is going to be cooler than previously expected, highs in the 60s. I think from anywhere near 60 in the northeast to the low 70s in the southwest, and then kind of splitting the difference. Now it looks like mid-60s around the Tri-Cities with this backdoor cool front. It was starting to show up in models yesterday morning, and so that's why I've kind of went with that forecast. It wasn't showing up in models a few days ago, so that's kind of the big change to the forecast. Then things do turn more interesting as we get into early next week. Sunday will be warmer, windy, back into the 70s. Chance of afternoon or evening showers and isolated thunderstorms. Not really much of a severe weather threat, although can't completely rule it out. Monday looks quite warm and windy. We could be pushing 80s in some spots. And the atmosphere looks like it's going to remain capped Monday afternoon, but by Monday evening, at least isolated thunderstorms could develop. And this one holds a little better chance of some severe weather Monday evening. I would say anytime after 7 o'clock, we're going to have to watch that threat of severe thunderstorms as we push towards sundown and into the nighttime hours. Tuesday, again, most of the day is dry. It will be a little cooler, and then a chance of thunderstorms develops Tuesday evening. This chance looks a little better towards the southeastern parts of the area, where once again severe weather is a possibility, but again, especially to the southeast. In fact, the Storm Prediction Center has already highlighted southeast Nebraska for a chance of severe weather, and then down in the northeast or north central Kansas. As we get into Wednesday, it's a better chance of showers and thunderstorms. That said, not as much of a severe weather threat as it will be cooling down a little bit more, highs in the 60s on Wednesday, and it looks like we'll kind of trend staying kind of cooler towards the end of next week as things may start to dry out towards the end of next week. This is a very slow-moving front that's going to take its time between Monday and Wednesday to make its way through the area. So there you go. There's your forecast. If you have any questions, please go to my Facebook page or to my Twitter account. You can ask all the questions you want about the forecast. I'll be happy to answer those. Otherwise, until next time, on what should be a very nice end to the week, I am meteorologist Travis Klineski. Have a great day. God bless. Bye.